Well, I'll give Pachi-Slot Adventure 3 this. It's better than the previous two games. Not that I'd ever want to play Pachi-Slot Adventure 3, it's just that there's still some improvement. Pachi-Slot Adventure 3 is the final game from Coconuts Japan, a publisher who seemed dedicated to making my life miserable. The majority of their game releases were simple gambling games, particularly pachinko games, but they also made some Sugorok-based games that were notable for being even lower quality than most Sugorok-based games, and one softball game because they couldn't even get baseball right. After this, Coconut Dreams putters around the video game industry for a while. They attempt to pivot to sports and racing games, but in the end, their reputation for poor quality catches up with them, and they stopped making games by 2000. This is also the final casino game for the Famicom, a genre that deserves no pity or mercy as we kick it to the curb. Even gamblers think that gambling's not fun unless there's something on the line, so this is an entire genre that fails at its basic purpose. The plot of Pachi-Slot Adventure 3 is a new super casino has opened, and only the best slot machine players are allowed in. A scientist is a bit put off by this, so he builds a slot machine robot to go and break the casino. As in the previous Pachi-Slot Adventure games, you walk up to a machine, hit A to start playing, hit A to pump credits in, press down to start the wheel spinning, and then hit A to stop each wheel. You always want to put the maximum of 3 credits in, because that gives you 5 chances to win instead of 1. The casino is divided up into 4 themed areas, and to access the next one, you have to defeat a boss in a slot machine battle. They're at the top floor of their casino tower, and you'll have to win enough tokens to unlock their door before you're allowed to play against them. The robot can get some special abilities that will help it win, though. First, you have to earn enough credits that you can go back to the doctor, and then get some upgrades. I never really got on a winning streak while I was playing, though. Part of the initial hump of these Pachi-Slot games is that you have to identify the machines that have better luck than the other ones. It's not totally random, some machines are just set up to pay out more. Even if you get the robot upgrades, you'll still have to power them with energy. And you get energy by eating food that you buy at the counter in the casino. The counter also sells warp items, and will let you deposit coins that you've won, which are used late in the game. While you're on a slot machine, you can hit select to bring up this menu, and this is where you can use items that you've purchased, especially the energy recovery items, activate your powers, and check out the combinations that the machine pays out with. This is also where you can exit the machine. You can get passwords from the person at the counter at the casino, and they'll also let you exit back to your house, where you might be able to get those upgrades from the doctor, or at least recharge some energy. And that's it. That's everything there is to playing Pachi-Slot Adventure 3. I didn't make any progress in this one because I never really won, and it's not like there's a huge number of slot machines anyways. All of the casino towers apparently have the same slot machines, they just have different background art when you're wandering the floors. I know this is going to shock you, but Pachi-Slot Adventure 3 is a game that gets absolutely no attention in Japan. Gambling games don't get a lot of attention to begin with, and this one is just completely forgotten. It is an extremely rare Famicom game. Not rare and expensive, just rare. Here's why Pachi-Slot Adventure 3 is the better of the Pachi-Slot Adventure games. It looks nicer, it has slightly more slot machines, even though they reuse a lot of the same graphics. It gives you something to build up over the course of the game, and there's 4 bosses instead of just having you fight the same guy multiple times. But none of those are reasons that you'd want to play this one.